I want to thank all of you again, especially those of you who are watching us. Thank you for your support, your prayers, and all of the wonderful things that you can continue to do to help us do what we can in these challenging times. I've often been with my godchildren, and I've often heard them saying, especially when we would be going with their mom and dad and driving to Disneyland, I often heard the expression, "Are we there yet?" That's a question on everybody's mind for the last several weeks. When are we going to have Mass again, Father? Are we there yet? Well, the answer is yes, we're almost there. Beginning tomorrow, Monday, at 9 o'clock in the morning, over in the kindergarten courtyard, we will have morning Mass. But please remember, we can only accommodate 25 people. So from Monday to Friday, we will have Mass at 9 o'clock in the kindergarten courtyard. I ask that if you would call the parish office to let us know if you are coming during the week so that we don't have to turn people away. So that's beginning Monday, the 15th at 9 o'clock. We will start with 9 o'clock Mass and we will see how it goes. The following week, we might add a Mass in the evening around 7 o'clock because it gets a little bit cooler, but we will monitor as we go along and see what we can do. But for the moment, at least for next week, we will begin outdoor Mass at 9 o'clock in the kindergarten courtyard. The next Sunday, next weekend, which is Father's Day's weekend, we will begin outdoor Masses. Outdoor Masses, again, are restricted to 25 people per Mass. So we have come up with 4 locations where we can say Mass. The first location is just right here beside the rectory. The second location is over towards Presentation Center. The third location is right behind the Nano Nagel Center. And the fourth location will be in the kindergarten courtyard. And again, we can only accommodate 25 people in each of those areas. We will have 4 Masses going on simultaneously on Sunday, beginning at 8:30. So the first Mass on Sunday will be 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We ask again that you please call the parish office to let us know that you are coming. It's very important so that we know. The last thing I really want to do is turn people away. So help us by helping you. By just calling in. Dennis will be happy to take the information from you. If you're a family of 3 or 4 coming together, families can sit together. Otherwise, everybody else has to practice social distance. You will have the opportunity when you come into those places to sanitize your hands. Everybody must wear a mask. If you don't have a mask, I don't have any choice but not to let you in. We will have some masks, but we won't have enough masks for everybody. So I ask that if you have masks, please bring a mask so that we can help keep everybody safe. So again, in 4 areas on Sunday, there is a letter going out to everybody this week. There will be a letter for those of you who we don't have your emails. We will send a letter in the post, and we will send a letter through email. We will also have the letter up on the parish web page. So again, I ask you to be patient with us. There's nothing we can do about this. We are limited to what we can do, and we're trying to do the best that we can with 25 people, which means next Sunday we will have to have 20 Masses to accommodate 600 people. It's a lot of Masses in one day, and that's not an issue. But again, we are trying to do the best that we can. Hopefully things will change in terms of numbers, and hopefully things will change when we will be allowed to come back inside. Some of you may ask, will we have any earlier masses? We will see as we go along. We have to play this by ear. Eventually, whatever eventually is, hopefully we can get back to 6:30 Mass, but we don't know that yet. So we're working out the best we can with what we got. So again, just to recap, Monday, Mass begins at 9 o'clock in the small courtyard with 25 people. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 o'clock. We ask again that you please call the parish office and say, I will be here for the 9 o'clock Mass. Once the slots are filled up, somebody at the office will say, I'm sorry, but it's filled. But you can put your name in for the next day if you wish to do that. And then again, on Sunday, Masses will be as follows: 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. When we come to Mass, it's going to be a lot different. When we come to Holy Communion, we have to come to communion in a whole different way. So I'm going to take a moment to demonstrate to you how to go to Holy Communion so that you have an idea when coming to Holy Communion what this looks like. And this is demonstration, so it is not actually the body of Christ that we're giving people. So I just don't want anybody thinking it is, because it isn't. But we want to demonstrate how you come to Holy Communion when whether you're back in the church or whatever areas that you go to celebrate Mass. We have to follow the same procedures. So every presider, when it comes to Holy Communion, will put on a mask, but not over his eyes. There will be, and Richard is going to explain. I'm just going to work it out, and Richard will explain what you do when it comes to Holy Communion. So once communion, we're ready to go to Holy Communion, the presider will go to his place.
And then the ministers of hospitality will direct folks to come to communion row by row, starting in the back. And they'll make sure that social distancing can be observed. There'll be marks on the ground to help with the 6 feet. As you approach the presider, you will leave your mask on. Extend one of your hands and receive the consecrated host in your hand.
Body of Christ.
You'll then step to the side 6 feet. Remove your mask. Consume the Eucharist. Replace your mask. And then go back to your seat. So 6 feet to the side. Remove your mask. Consume the host. Replace your mask. And then go back to your chair.
So we ask that everybody follow directions, and I understand people getting upset, but there's nothing we can do regarding taking extra people. Once we have 25 people in that place, we cannot let anybody else be there. So again, please be patient with us. We do the best that we can. It is our responsibility to make sure that everybody is safe. Not just ourselves, everybody. And the best way to keep safe is to follow the directions that we will be given on that weekend when we start back to celebrate Eucharist. I look forward to seeing you personally, and we will continue to celebrate the Mass, and we continue to record the Mass, I should say, so that you will have Mass up for Sunday for those of you who can't come. And for those of you who are sick or have any serious ailments, please, please, please stay at home. You still have the dispensation. The bishop has still granted the dispensation of the obligation of not going to Sunday Mass, especially for those who are up in years and senior and who are medically challenged in many, many ways. And again, a lot of it too, for all of us who will be coming, please use common sense. If you're not feeling good, you're feeling like you have the flu, or anything like that, please, please, please stay at home. Stay at home. But we'd love to see those of you who can come, and we're looking forward to seeing you next Sunday, please God, in one of these areas where we will be celebrating Mass for the first time publicly in so many, many weeks. Thank you for your patience and your time.